It's a sad day when I finally put a project on pause. I take all of my notebooks, my photographs, my research, my storyboards, everything that I've done for the project, and I move it out into my garage. And then I see the other ghost in the garage. All these missing pictures that have not been told yet, ready to ignite. So The Monkey Wrench Gang is this great action-adventure movie, and it's got 4 super vivid characters. They all meet when they're on a river rafting trip down the Grand Canyon. In this scene, they're hanging out in a mud bath by the fire, and they're all bonding over their common love for nature. So that old grizzly guy right there, that's Doc Sarvis. He's kind of the moral compass of the group, and he's played by Jeff Bridges. That's who I had meetings with to talk to him about it. And I also met with Matthew McConaughey about playing Hey Duke. And Hey Duke is super fun. He's this damaged wild man, Vietnam vet. He's a demolitions expert, and he hates seeing the demolition of the desert. And next you got Seldom Seen Smith. That would have been Woody Harrelson. He's this laid-back Jack Mormon river rafting guide. He loves the river, and he wants to keep it pure. Okay, thanks very much, but I'm working here, guys. That's Bonnie, and she is this sexy, hippie, Jewish princess from Brooklyn. And her boss, Doc Sarvis, is madly in love with her. And so I met with Reese Witherspoon about playing this part. Edward Abbey. He was a legendary writer about the American Southwest. And this man, while he was getting his graduate degree, you know, he was studying philosophy, but he was also working as a park ranger in the desert that he loved. So I finally got to direct my first movie, which was called 13. We had an Academy Award nomination, and we got distribution worldwide. I mean, I thought I'd be able to direct something that I really cared about. So the first thing that popped into my mind was The Monkey Wrench Gang. I read it in college, and this book really stuck with me. I was doing another movie at Sony, Lords of Dogtown, so I thought maybe Sony will want to make this movie. Sony got excited, and they gave us development money. We went on a scouting trip to Moab, and we went rafting down the Grand Canyon, and took my camera, and we started storyboarding it. That was really a great experience. These characters were based on real people. They want to put their passions into action, and they formed the gang, the Monkey Wrench Gang, and they're going to start sabotaging, like putting sand into the gas tanks of bulldozers, rocks in the crankcase, sand in the gas tanks, drain the fluid lines. Come on, people, chop, chop. So we end up with the gang planning their most daring act, sabotaging a coal mine. And this is where the moral conflict emerges. Because at the very last minute, right when they're detonating the blasting charges, they see a worker emerge from a shed. The guy survives, but it's a very close call. It scares the gang. It shakes them to the core. Our gang doesn't have time to deliberate about the intricacies of the morality of activism versus terrorism, because they're suddenly being chased by Bishop Love, the biggest nemesis of the Monkey Wrench Gang. So now we're doing this huge, cool chase scene through the Dirty Devil Canyon. Seldom is stomping on the gas. You know, there's dust clouds coming toward them. We see the pack of blazers roaring up the road. They're looking for a detour. They've got nowhere to go. They're going to be captured immediately. Heyduke looks up at the wall. He's like, I can get up to the top. So Bonnie, Doc, and Seldom have turned themselves in, and the only person left in the gang is Heyduke, the fierce eco-warrior. For him, today is do or die, and he's not planning to die. We see Heyduke, you know, he unlatches the safety, he takes a quick breath, shouts out with all he has, "Motherfuckers!" And he goes to war. The studio was a bit worried that this was going to be seen as terrorism, though I kept saying, no, it's activism. They don't want to hurt anybody. That's the whole point. But I think this is the real reason it didn't get made. As a director, we all have these films that we love and that we want to get made. We work so hard on them. You work every single day for a year, 2 years, 3 years, but then somehow you just can't get the green light. It's like lightning has to strike. Not getting to film The Monkey Wrench Gang is my biggest heartbreak. It needs to be made, people. And for a woman director working in Hollywood, this magic is even harder to ignite. I mean, even though my movie Twilight was a big success, they still hired 4 other male directors after me for the sequels. It would have been great if all those could have been women directors. But I guess Twilight maybe paved the way for other directors like Patty Jenkins, who had a brilliant take on Wonder Woman. I mean, she blew my box office record out of the water. Or there's Chloe Zhao, who directed a Marvel movie and won Best Director for Nomadland. The doors have been kicked open, people. Hell yeah. It's the beginning of a new world out there.
care for Mother Nature. She's tired of being tortured for a